rotate device back. Orientation is locked. Oh, does have to be this way? Oh, sorry guys. I don't know why I've been doing this for. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. But why? Oops. How do I make it horizontal? Weird. Cheers. Not sponsored. So I just wanted to do a quick video, just kind of catching people up what we're doing this week. It's gonna be Easter, and we are gonna work on our last auction, which I'm so excited and a little bit like sad, but it's gonna be really fun. So I am currently completing this hood, and I'm, gosh, so embarrassed because it's been taking me like way longer than usual. Usually it takes me about 3 days, but this has been like a week, and I feel bad. And thank God, customers, you guys are all been wonderful and like patient, thank God. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do the ribbing real quick. I know on my Instagram yesterday I posted that I am gonna do a live at midnight, do an overhead for ribbing, but I wasn't feeling confident with the color yarn because again, it's brown. It's not as worse as black, but you know, it's 12:44 a.m. So it's gonna be hard to see for some people. So I am gonna make an Easter auction for our last auction, and let me show you these colors that I'm gonna be using. I got this beautiful yarn by Hobby. Oops, sorry guys. By Hobby, and it's 8/4 Friends cotton, super soft, but look at the mix of yellows. So when I think of Easter, I'm thinking of yellow, green, light blue, pink, those colors. So when I make this hood, my last auction hood, starting tomorrow, I'll start vlogging it, and then when I get to the ribbing part, so like right around the goggles, some of you who don't know what ribbing is, it's gonna go around the goggles and the face. I'm gonna show you guys the tutorial how to do it overhead. I do have a tutorial on my Instagram that is subscription only for the ribbing part, and I know a lot of people were hesitant because they're not familiar with knitting as much as crocheting, so they want to have a crochet ribbing. But we're gonna do knitted ribbing because I just really like the knitted ribbing. But Easter is coming up literally in a couple days, and my last auction, I can't believe like it's come to this point. I'm so excited. So yeah, these are the yarns I'm going to be using for the square. I'm thinking of white center, so I did have the white yarn with me. So white center, yellow mixed leaves. I haven't used this yarn yet, so I'm super excited on like the leaves. I've used it for, you know, other hoods that are color chart, like mosaic crochet, which is really fun. So I'm gonna use the white center, yellow leaves, and then blue background. Doesn't that kind of seem Eastery, right? Eastery. And then for the second, I'm thinking of like yellow, orange, and blue, because orange and blue always goes so well together. That will be my second square, so like these flower squares. So instead of, you know, how I make it one color, this is gonna be different colors. But I only have, so this takes me like 3+ days to make, and auction starts on Friday. It's already Wednesday, so I'm like freaking out. I haven't started at all. So what I'm gonna do, instead of making 1 3 5 5, I'm gonna make 1 3 5, and then instead of this bottom row, I'm just gonna crochet back and forth in that color, probably the blue because that'll be the background color instead of brown, and just go back and forth until I have the link that I want. Super excited, and I will be like tagging you guys along with me. I'm gonna do a vlog of it, but also when I get to the part of the ribbing, which is again the face, you know, this that goes around your face and goggles, I'm gonna do an overhead camera so you guys can really see the details, and I'll edit that later. So yeah, I'm super excited. I hope I'm not getting any comments because I can't read anything. Live chat, cool. So yeah, so tonight, let's finish this order real quick before I start on something else. It is, again, almost 1 a.m. I'm just gonna listen to some music and crank up this order real quick. If you guys have any questions or Anything you guys want to talk about, go for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my knitting needles. I usually use, these are the ones I use, 4mm US 6 size 6 needles. And that's how I do my ribbing. Again, I have this pattern on my Instagram for free for people to go ahead and make the hood for themselves, which I've had so many people make it. It's been amazing. I'm still getting a bunch of photos and videos of people skiing and snowboarding. So it's been really fun. You guys are awesome. The customer asked for the ribbing to be yellow. A lot of times when I make a hood for you guys, for customers, I'll ask them for colors. So I try to match their snowboards. That's what I always encourage that. But sometimes people would like to match their jackets, which kind of gets a little, I don't know, not sketchy. What's the right word? Like, I don't know, because jackets are very like changeable, you know what I mean? Like you go through jacket, like some people go through jacket every season. Some people don't. So I like to match it to their snowboards, and the customer requested this color. So I don't know if you guys remember, but they work for UPS, and that's the colors, yellow and brown. I'm super excited to finish this, and so glad it's almost done. Like it's been pain in my arse. So they wanted the yellow. They wanted yellow or black for ribbing. So I said no to black, and I said I'll do yellow. Yellow would look better. I think do you guys agree, right? Black just wouldn't look good with this. But they could have had like black in their snowboard or something. So totally different story. Another thing, for the whole project, I use this type of hook. I use 3mm hook. I bought on Amazon. Very nice. Highly recommend it. I actually bought two because I like the first one so much. And I have a toddler who steals my hooks all the time and just runs around with them and hides them from me, so I needed two of those. When I go around the ribbing, because I like to add some layers. So if you see this is double crochet. And what this does is adds more coverage for the helmet, because a lot of times when you see the hood before, I have some videos on my Instagram where you look at the helmets, you have a lot of space, and I'm trying to cover more of the helmet on top, and that's where you run into a lot of troubles. So a lot of times what I'll do, I'll use a smaller hook. So this is a hook we use for the whole flower, so we'll use it for the background, the leaves, the center. And then I'll use 2.5, so just a half size down, to do the ribbing. So I'll go over it again in the video that I'm gonna work on the Easter. So let's get started for this, guys. I just wanna be done. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I hope I can see your comments. Let me see, I'm gonna pull you up on YouTube and hopefully I can see comments. It's gonna be hard because then I can't play music. I forgot my laptop today. I didn't think I was gonna do a live video today, but just kind of want to do an update of what we're working this week, and just kind of announce that this week is gonna be my last auction. I am gonna try to do a I'm gonna try to build a Squarespace website where I can post my hoods instead of having an auction where, you know, it's like 2 days, 3 days long, where you guys bid. I would just make the hoods and then just have a certain price, and then first come, first grabs. Is that the saying? First come, first serve? Yeah, so I'm super excited. If you guys have any experience with Squarespace, please let me know. I'm very curious, like is it better to do Squarespace or Shopify? Because I am torn between those two. Squarespace is a little cheaper, so I might start with Squarespace because I don't know how it's gonna go. Because before I did have websites, and it just like, I don't know, I just didn't make that much money. Even though I have like so much inventory, like I've been like crocheting for 6 years now, maybe 7, knitting for 2 or 3 years. Still not a good knitter, but I can do basic knit and purl. So yeah, and then I'll add, you know, a duplicate stitch design, which is so fun. So yeah, so now I'm picking up every stitch from around the hood. I'm not skipping any of the stitches. And so my first couple hoods that I've made, I've tightened the bottom because I didn't like how loose it was. And now what is it called? I adjusted the pattern to be way better, which I like it. So now you can actually wear the helmet hood, you can take it down from the back, have a drink at the bar or whatever, or eat french fries or hamburger that are way overpriced on the mountain, and at least in, I don't know, in Colorado it is. And then put the hood back on over the helmet and you're good to go. Because before, what happened is I made it so tight, which is, still fine, so tight that you're not able to take the hood off, like just off your helmet at all. You would have to take the whole hood off up from your helmet. I'm trying to make sure, welcome to live chat, that I'm not missing like some messages, that I'm not missing any chats. All messages are visible. Cool. I don't have any messages. Cool. So yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this. And my ribbing, so I like the knitted ribbing, even though I crochet the whole hood, because I don't know why, something about the look of the knitted ribbing is just, I love it. It looks so neat. I like the flexibility of it, the stretchiness of it. Oh, my back. And so I love it. Even though I'll crochet like a whole sweater, I'll still end up doing like ribbing around the neck, just because I like the look. And the ribbing, you can do so many different knitted ribbing. I do recommend watching a YouTube video. That's how I got started. Yeah, I wish I had a grandma or a mom who would teach me how to knit. But yeah, YouTube has everything pretty much nowadays. And there's a bunch of other websites too. Reddit has, I'm sure, a bunch of videos. Ravelry, that website. So yeah, what were we talking about? Sorry guys, not that I'm counting at all, I'm just literally like picking up every stitch, which I'm obsessed. So super excited to get this done. And since it's gonna be my last auction this week, I'm gonna have more time, which I'm so excited to do other stuff that I've been doing in the past. I don't know if you guys have been following me on Instagram or my YouTube, but I've done like, SpongeBob vest, Kiki's delivery service on a Levi's jacket. Like, that was so fun. What else? Like hats, designer hats, baby clothes, stuff like that I haven't been able to do because I've been so busy with orders, which, hey, I'm super grateful, because girl loves having some extra cash for traveling and, like doing stuff with family. So yeah, so thank you so much. But it's time to kind of switch it up back, especially since the season is kind of over. Even though I do international shippings, and there is still skiing and snowboarding all season long, really, if you go to different countries where it's winter, where it's summer here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do probably one hood a week, and then I'll post it on my Squarespace website. I still have to build that. It seems pretty easy. I've been watching a lot of YouTube tutorials, but again, if you guys have any recommendation between Shopify, Squarespace, or I think Wix is another one, let me know. I love to hear your feedback. I haven't heard anything bad about Squarespace, any glitches with payment, or saying that there's a lot of orders but you don't have any orders, something like that, some crazy stories. So it's been good. And I keep constantly getting every time I watch YouTube, people are like, today's sponsor is Squarespace. And so it's just kind of been like that. So yeah, so I just want to kind of quickly chat about that and just kind of knit a little bit. So grab your project, whatever you guys have on your needles, on your hook, and let's just hang out for a second, do the ribbing, and go to bed for you guys maybe, and me going back to my work. Also, anyone have good book recommendations, please let me know. I'd love to hear some new books, something. I do like crime books. It's been pretty good. Or like a mystery book, you know what I mean? Not a crime, but mystery. Nothing too scary. Although I have been wanting to read, or not read, because I guess I do a lot of audiobooks. I just can't read and crochet. I don't know how people do it, or knit. Let me know. I've been wanting to listen to Stephen King. Like any books that you guys like by him that you really like, let me know. He has so many books from, you know, thin to thick. So let me know what's your favorite book by Stephen King, or if you have a different favorite book by someone else, let me know. I am super excited to do a vlog for the Easterhood. We are actually gonna go to a party on Sunday, and neighbor invited us. I'm super excited. This is my first like mom gathering, I guess I would say. So it's gonna be interesting. But I'm super excited. I'm supposed to make deviled eggs. And I know how to make them, but I've just been trying different methods because I don't know. I get like a little, like not nervous, but like, it's like, oh my gosh, what if they don't like it? Even though I cook pretty good. So that's gonna be happening. And I just watched a video on, super random guys, sorry about, like, we're not talking about yarn, about deviled eggs, where, so usually like I've boiled them in the past, but there's this lady who made them in like a steamer. So she just put this steamer down in the boiling water, and then she put her eggs in there, and then, you know, 15 minutes later, ice cold bath for 5 minutes, boom, done. Super easy to peel. So I think that's my new best method, or favorite method to make it. Gosh, okay, sometimes when I have hard time picking up stitches, I will actually use my crochet hook, and I'll go in through the chain and pull it up. I need to find my stitch marker soon. So for the ribbing, I do, sure, like I'm repeating myself guys, but I don't mind, but I do 14 to like 15 rows. So this counts as row 1, and I'll show you more as we keep going what the rows look like. So I'm gonna get a stitch marker real quick because we just came to the beginning of our ribbing, and I just picked up every stitch around the hood. So every stitch, I didn't skip anything. And it's really easy picking up the stitches. Again, I'm gonna show you a better tutorial where it's gonna be overhead and it's gonna be zoomed in so you can really see it. Let me get that thing that I need. Stitch marker. Gosh, don't I have stitch markers? I have so many stitch markers, but whenever, oh, found one. Thank you, Hobby Yarn, for sending me some yarn. You guys are amazing. Absolutely love working with your yarn. So now, oh, my back. Ugh. So now we are gonna close the gap by slipping over. Again, I'm gonna show you this overhead and then taking one stitch to the other side. I always struggle with this part. I don't know why mine's always loose. I need to do more research. Again, I'm not a big knitter, so. And then you're gonna put that loop back on the first needle. Cool. Tighten it a little. Here we go. Stitch marker on the first. And now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knit in the back loops only. So a lot of ribbing is like knit and purl, or like knit 2, purl 2, knit 3, purl 3. But I like to just do back loop only, and that's how I get my desired look for, I think, all of my hoods since like almost the beginning. I think the first 2 I made it knit 1, purl 1. But then I really like this method better, and it makes it easier. Like I can go through it faster. Can also walk. Yeah. Also, all my knitters out there, get yourself a kangaroo pocket sweatshirt. I did not bring mine to work, but it's really helpful. You just put your yarn, you know, in the pouch with your needles, with your, I was gonna say knife, with your scissors. Just walk around, you know, doing all kinds of stuff. It's been really fun. Again, I'm gonna show you guys this in overhead in the next, I'm gonna record it tomorrow or the next day, and then I'll post it as soon as possible, because I know a lot of people are eager, even though I do have this tutorial on my Instagram where you can access it. You just have to do a subscription. I'm pretty sure you can cancel the subscription right away after you watch it, but I think it's like $2 is what I put like the lowest for the subscription, I think. been a while, I haven't checked. And the subscription on my Instagram is a little bit different because I'll send those charts there, and you'll just get like first access to things. Like the hood ribbing has been already on my Instagram subscription tab for, gosh, it's been like 3 months now, I feel like. So I don't know, I just trying different things. It's like a new thing for me, and eventually I do want to quit my job and just do, you know, knitting and crocheting full time and just hang out with my toddler, you know, do family stuff. But not yet. I can't support myself fully yet with crocheting and knitting. So I gotta wait up. I gotta keep going. Don't give up. Again, if you guys don't want to do knitted ribbing because you don't feel confident, I do have 2 ladies that I posted on my highlights where you see the hood tutorial for this. The hood tutorial for this, and reach out to them. They do crocheting ribbing that looks like knitted ribbing, but I can tell. But no, you really actually can't tell. It looks very knitted, but they crochet it. So reach out to them and they will definitely help you. I think they used back loop slip stitch. I've tried that ribbing before. I don't know why. It makes it look more difficult to me. And I'm sure it's, you guys are laughing because I'm sure you're like, really? Like, it's crocheting. Wouldn't knitting be a little more difficult? But I don't know. Maybe I just take the hardest route, which I do sometimes. More fun. So yeah, so I'm just doing this ribbing. So this is my second round. And the way you can tell the rounds, you see how the V stitches are. So the higher I go, the more it'll be. So this is how you can tell which round you're on. So the first V right there at the bottom, that's your row 1. And then there's a chain on, or you know, a loop on your needle. That's the second row. So right now we're working on the second row, and that's how you can tell by the V stitches. So 1 stitch, so 1 row, and we're working on the second row right now. So on the second row, when we finish it, that's when I'll do a holes for the string. Sorry. Brain fart. It is 1:05 a.m. Let's see. I've never timed myself how long it takes me to do the ribbing, but I timed myself how long it took me to do a square, and it takes me 20 minutes, which I'm pretty proud. But that's just 20 minutes of me actually like full on crocheting. If I was like looking at audiobook, or I'm obviously like changing YouTube videos, because I've been watching a lot of vlogs, knitting vlogs, and just like what other people do throughout their day. So that will take me way longer. But yeah, 20 minutes, that's pretty good for a square. And as you may know, there's 14 squares. So that's why this hood takes me around really like 3 days, because I have a hard time doing too many squares. Like a lot of times I'll do 9 squares the first day, or last like 6 squares. And then the second day I'll finish the squares. And then the third day I'll do the ribbing, putting them all together, and cutting the ends, which takes forever. I've done some of the ends actually earlier today to help me, because again, customers been waiting for a while and I need to like hurry up. Again, I am so excited for the Easter hood last auction. I can't wait. I'm excited to work with this yarn. Like, look how beautiful. I literally, sorry, can't stop staring at this yarn. Like, these petals are gonna be so gorgeous. So yeah, these petals, sorry guys, if you guys just came on, we're gonna do Easter hood starting tomorrow. I'll vlog it and then I'll show you the ribbing overhead. We're gonna do white for the center. Some leaves are gonna be yellow with this blue background. Doesn't it just scream Easter for you guys? And then we're gonna do white center, and then orange leaves, and then blue background. And then I'm thinking, should I do like a pink as well? Because I know pink is like a big Easter thing. So maybe I'll do like these. Wow, maybe I'll do like different combos, because yeah, I've never done like more than 2 different leaves. I should do 3. because why not? It's my last auction. Let's go crazy. Hi, Nifty. How are you? What is the time? Where are you at? It is 1:08 over here. What kind of yarn are you using? Hey, great question. I am using my favorite yarn. I'm using Hobby Yarn, and it's 100% cotton. So I use Friends. It's called Friends 8.4, but then it comes thicker as well. There's 8.6. This one's 8.4 print because it has different colors in it, which I'm so excited. This is the yarn that I use for most of my hoods. And that's why it takes me so long, because the yarn is weight size 1. So it's a lot of details, it's a lot of work, because I have some friends who also make the flower hoods, and she uses acrylic yarn medium weight, so size 4 yarn, and she only makes like 1, 3, 5 squares, but I end up making 1, 3, 5, 5 because I like my hood to be, you know, at least by my neck and stuff. So let me see. I am in Toronto, Ontario, and it is 3:05 a.m. Dang. Yeah. All right. Yep. What's up? You not sleeping? Are you on spring break? I just had another lady last week. She was in Florida, and yeah, she was up like till 3 a.m. because she has spring breaks. I know you should be sleeping. That's how I feel too. But I actually cannot sleep because I'm at work, sadly. And I want to finish this hood. Like, it's time. It's time. And then I use this awesome hook. Not sure if you're a crocheter or knitter, but I just got this hook on Amazon. Gosh, it's been like a month already. It's 3mm and it's called Tulip. Highly recommended. I actually have 2 of them because it's just so amazing. The grip is nice. Everything about it it's so smooth crocheting. I love it. I'm a crocheter. Awesome. Nifty, have you, like, what do you have on your hook right now? Are you working on any projects? Anything for Easter? I'd love to hear about it. I wish I could like FaceTime on here, you know, like split the screen. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so we are getting to the 3rd row, and 3rd row is when I'm gonna start separating the holes for the string. Sorry guys, brain fart. Again, 1:10 a.m. Nothing compared to 3 a.m. But a lot of times how I tell, so I usually use my stitch marker for the mosaic crochet hoods, the design one, you know, the Spider-Man that I made, the Studio Ghibli one. But this is so easy. All I look is down the middle. This is our middle, and so I'll look which stitch is in the middle. So this is the middle stitch. Then I'll decrease these 2 together and then put a loop on the needle. Super weird, sounds complicated. Again, I'm gonna show you guys a tutorial starting tomorrow, not tomorrow, the next day, because it's gonna take me a day to make the squares and stuff. For the Easter hood, probably tomorrow's Wednesday, so Thursday I'll do overhead tutorial, and then hopefully Thursday night at work or Friday morning I'll post that video. Yes, I am working on a, how come I have my glasses on and I'm still squinting? Like, you're like literally in front of me. Yes, I'm working on a pair of mittens. Oh my gosh, mittens are so cool. They look so difficult. I've never tried. Mittens and socks. I don't know why. I'm like super scared to try it. Working on the first one right now. Oh my gosh, so fun. I already made a test pair. Now I'm doing another one. Nice. Well, that's so fun. What yarn are you using? And also, like, what hook? Are they thick mittens? Are you using wool? Yeah, I'm just curious. Also, my dad had a really good idea. So he was thinking about mittens, but he gave me his idea, but I just like, I can't do it. I've never done mittens, so I don't know how to do it. But he was thinking like make mittens for couple. So it sounds kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but I bet like it would like blow up. So you would make a mitten. So you have one mitten for the right hand, and then wherever hand you hold your couple with, you make like one giant mitten. So you guys can both put your hands in there, hold each other somehow, and then the other person will have that. So it's like 3 mittens. So one on your hand, one on your partner's hand, and then the middle mitten. So I don't know if it's possible, but he's like, Luda, it would be so cool. And I always tell him, like, it is a really cool idea. I just don't know how. Also, but then, like, what about, like, sweaty hands? It sounds kind of gross. I don't know. Like, holding. I mean, it's cold in the winter, so, but couple mittens. I don't know. Have you thought about that? Mittens. Yeah, mittens and socks just, like, scare me. But they look so pretty. You know what I really like? I love those mittens that are, they have like a design on it. I'm trying to think, is it Intarsia? I think it's called Intarsia knitting. People do all kinds of crazy designs on them, and like they look so good. Like one girl did like Beatles, like all Beatles cover on the mittens, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know you can do that. Like it's so crazy. So yeah, anyone else working on anything else? I'd love to hear you guys. Let me know what you're working on. Okay, make sure I don't mess this up. Let me play some music. Getting to the middle. One of my biggest fear is not making the string that goes around your hood long enough. So when people wear it and they're trying to tie it, like the string just like disappears because it goes inside of the ribbing. And I'm like, ugh. I don't want that to happen to anyone on the slopes because that's a pain in the butt. Okay. Also, Nifty, are you knitting right or crocheting right now, or just hanging out? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. It took me so long, sorry, to get used to when you knit and you decrease on the right side, you can knit two together, but then on the left side, you have to like slip, put it back on the needle, and then knit it together. If you're a knitter, you know what I'm talking about. Took me a while. The second pair, I'm using a 5, wait, hold on. The first pair, I used a 5mm hook, and the yarn was Burnout Premium Tweeds. Oh, okay, nice. I know that yarn. The second pair is loops and threads. Oh, I love loops and threads, so soft. Soft classic acrylic, yeah, love me some loops and threads. Oh, what color are you making of the yarn? Burnout Premium. Nice. 5mm hook. That's pretty good. Like, it's like tight enough because like mittens you want it to be really tight, and that's like maybe that's what like stops me. The second pair I'm using a 5.5mm hook. Ooh, I'm crocheting right now. Yes, get her, girl, or a boy. Sorry, not sure. Nifty could go both ways. My first experience with yarn was knitting. Hey, how was your first experience? Dude, I wish you could talk back to me, like, because it's hard to, like, text and crochet. I get that. The first pair is beige with black flecks, and the second pair is blue. Ooh, pretty. Those are really nice colors. Nice, and really good yarn, too. Nice. Well, do you have an Instagram? Let me know your handle on Instagram or wherever you post your projects. I love to support you as well. And just to see your creations and, you know, how far we've come. That's awesome. When you crochet or knit, do you listen to anything like music, podcasts? What do you like to do? Do you walk? Do you work out? Ooh. I was talking and I forgot I was going to decrease. Okay, let me see. So this is the middle, and I need to get these two stitches off. I know it's definitely been taking me a while, and I've made a lot of videos. Sorry, you said, oh my gosh, look at all the subscribers you have. Yes, I'm so thankful for every one of you guys. It's been amazing, and I really enjoy like vlogging and making knitting tutorials. So it's been really fun. You guys like keep like your support just keeps motivating me to do more and like create more. So it's been really fun. I love it. Okay, there you go. This goes like that. This goes like that. Oh my gosh, am I having brain farts? Okay, cool. And then the way, what I was saying about like getting a loop over, you have to like literally make a stitch up on your needles. new stitch because we decreased. Cool, so now I don't have to pay attention to my pattern at all. I'm just literally gonna be doing back loops only all the way until I have 14 rows. Super simple. When I crochet, I watch The Love Boat and look for YouTube channels to hang out with people who are into crocheting. Yes. Okay, Love Boat. Is that the reality show? Sounds very familiar. I'll have to check it out if it's good because I've been looking for some good stuff. I've been obsessed, literally been having my iPad with me lately and just been watching, vlogs, traveling, knitting, and it's been kind of fun. Are you able to crochet and like watch the vlogs, or is it hard for you to, you're more of like a listener to the vlog? Because I have really hard time, like it depends what I'm working on, but like if I'm working on like these flowers, I really have to pay attention to my work. So a lot of times I can't like watch and look. I'll go like this, you know what I mean? I'll do these things, but I can't like full on not look and crochet. I don't know how people do it. I thought it was like 10,000 hours, but I have that and I still can't do it. Like, what's up with that? But again, it depends what project it is too. Because if it's like a raglan cardigan or a sweater, that's kind of easy. You know, it's open stitches and you're just doing double crochets in like big spaces. So then I can like look and watch. But have you seen people that read and crochet? I don't know, you might be one of, I'm really impressed. Like, I don't know how they do it. That's so funny that you're crocheting right now at 3 a.m. Like, I have this, I do that all the time, which is like not good. Because then I get so tired in the morning. And I also have a toddler. I'm not sure if you have kids, but I have a toddler who wakes up very early and I'm just like so drained because by the time I go to bed, he like wakes up in an hour. I'm like, no. When I crochet, I watch. Oh yeah, okay. I did read that. Gosh, I can't believe I have my glasses and I still have to like go in the screen to look at it. So excited. Need some energy. Some good stuff. I should really time myself to see how long this takes me. Nifty, what's your favorite thing to crochet? Is there like one thing that you love to crochet, or you crochet like often? I have a lot of yellow with me today. Like this is like lighter yellow, just like ton of yellow yarn. This can is yellow. My iPad is yellow. I think I just like yellow. I used to have yellow hair. What? Yep. That happened. Another big update. Oh my gosh, I'll have to tell you guys a story. So me and my fiance and my little guy, we're going to Sweden in May, June. and we bought our tickets on kiwi.com. Don't ever use that place because it was a scam. So thank God my fiance was at work and he was like, hey, can you double check with the airline if we got the actual tickets? So the tickets we got on Kiwi. It was just like a little bit more affordable than other airlines, or like actually going through the airline. So we were like, let's use a third party. Why not? Little did we know it was a scam, even though it's written literally everywhere on internet. And so I'm at home and I'm texting Iceland Air because that's what the airline to go to Sweden. And so yeah, waiting a couple minutes, it's been 30 minutes, an hour. Finally, they get back to me. I give them like all our information, booking number. And sure enough, she's looking, and she can't find anything related to our trip. And so right away, I was like, okay, thank you so much. Obviously, if you can't see it, like it's not real. Because it's really weird. So like the tickets look very legit. That's the sketchy part. The tickets look very legit. It has our name, even has like seat numbers for some of them, and then it has a booking number, but there's no like e-ticket confirmation. There's no like little things, you know what I mean? And so you start adding it up, and so yeah, so she told me it wasn't real. So right away I went into kiwi.com and I got a refund for the airplane tickets and total was like $4,800. Like it was extra. It was so much. And so again, they were like, it's gonna take you 10 days for a refund for like almost $5,000, like the most expensive tickets I bought, because obviously like I'm going from US to Sweden, it's gonna be expensive. So, but it's worth it because we have to go for a wedding. Anyway, they just gave me a refund, guys, for $10. Like it's been just $10. And they're like, you have to wait 10 days. It hasn't been 10 days. But right away, I reached out to my bank, to USAA. I took a screenshot of me talking to the actual like Iceland Air, person who was helping me. And then I submitted all my claim. And next day, they were able to give me the refund. Thank God. USAA, love you. I had the credit card and debit card for like, I think 12 years now, since I was very young. It is like a military card. But yeah, and so a couple days ago we bought our legit tickets to Sweden, which I'm so excited. I'll be vlogging when I go, and also I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna bring on the airplane and on the trip, because we're gonna have to be traveling quite a bit. We're gonna be there for 2 weeks. We are going to an Ethiopian wedding. It's gonna be like Ethiopian and Swedish wedding, I guess. So I think it is gonna be like 2 days. And I've been to only one of them before in California, where my fiance's cousins were getting married, which was so fun. The food was amazing. So I'm so looking forward to. And the crazy part, like I'm so like glad, but like the plane tickets are gonna be the most expensive part, which we already taken care of. And then the bride's dad is getting us the Airbnb, which I was like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. Like, I don't know how. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just super excited. So yeah, and then I think like when we go to Sweden, we're just gonna take little trips like throughout the day. Maybe like go to Norway, because Norway is really close. It's like 5-hour train ride. And so maybe go there and check out Norway for a day or two, and then come back to Sweden since we're gonna be there 2 weeks, or just explore Sweden on its own, because it's a beautiful place. I'm hoping to go to a lot of yarn stores. I think they have a lot of like really nice hand-dyed yarn, merino wool, yarn that you don't usually see me working with because it's just so expensive. Literally, so this yarn, I think it's like $2 now, and I use about like 2 of these to complete a hood. So like usually 4, so 2 of each color, because one of them is, I think they're 50 grams, so they're really small. Like I'm trying to think. Here's my can, here's the yarn, so you guys can tell. But it's really nice. I love the cotton feel. I love the softness and stretchiness. When you buy cotton at like Walmart or Michael's, it's way thicker, and it's not that soft. This is like the only cotton that I found like a while ago. I haven't been to the store for a while, where it's very stretchy and it's so soft. I wish you guys could feel it. Very nice, stretch and soft. Very nice, stretch and soft. Sounds so funny. So I'm looking forward to going to Sweden, checking out their yarn stores, bringing some knitting with me, and also like vlogging. And I just got a new tripod, which I'm so excited. It's DJI, not DJI. Is it DJI? Oh yeah, it's DJI. DJI tripod. We're very stable, so I'm super excited. What else is going on in my life? Oh, some other updates. April 4th is my fiance's birthday, but we also have a lot of things going on. So April 4th, we have another chance of getting a lottery for a de-restricted home. And de-restricted homes are homes that you can afford for people who work in the community. So in the mountain town that I live in, it's very hard to find an affordable housing. Not a shocker. I don't know why they build homes for like millionaires, literally. So we have like a lottery that we've been applying. So there's going to be a second stage, and it's on his birthday. So I'm hoping that it goes really well and he blows out his candle in the morning, wishing for, that lottery ticket. We've never won a single lottery, so I really hope this one comes through. This is our second time applying it, and these are actually houses. So if we don't get the first place, we actually right away get disqualified because we just can't afford anything else. So the first house starts at 380,000, and it's really nice. We really need it. But then after that, it goes up to 700,000, which is like, come on, guys, like, we can't afford that. Like, seriously, I'm wondering, like, who are they building these homes for? Like, are these just gonna be like a bunch of rich people? Hi, I have to go to sleep because it's so late where I am at, but I wanted to leave a message and let you know I love your content. Aw, thanks so much. Well, hopefully to see you, next time. Yes, definitely go to sleep. I'm only not sleeping because I'm at work. That is my job, not to sleep. And I really want to get this done. But thank you so much. I'm really hoping to create more other stuff besides the hoods as the season is wearing off. Wearing off, is that a right term? But yeah, start doing like, again, my SpongeBob knit vest. I have a Goku that I'm working on for my fiance that I want to use a sewing machine to sew it onto his like favorite jacket. So I've been working on that for a while now, and I gotta get back into it. And then making cardigans for my mom, and just making presents for friends. It's really fun. But yeah, have a good night. You're probably already gone, but have a good night. It is 1:30 a.m. here. Let's see. I'm gonna crank up my knitting style. Okay, so yeah, the lottery. So April 4th is the lottery. It's also his birthday. It's also a payday because it's Thursday and we get paid every other week. And then, well, I get paid on Thursday, but most people paid Friday. Again, USAA, amazing credit card, debit card, or bank, amazing bank. Just say that overall. And then there's something, and then he has a potential photo shoot. He does like modeling because he's a runner. He has a potential modeling shoot in South Africa. He just submitted his video, so we'll see if that even happens because that's coming up really fast. They didn't really give him, so I don't know. I just hope something happens because, so if we don't get this lottery, we don't have to, we want to, but we kind of have to. It's time. We gotta move out of the mountain town and go down to the city, to Denver, and which I'm kind of looking forward to as well. First of all, Denver is like always 25 degrees warmer than where I live right now, and what else? I would be rooming with my brother who lives in Denver already. So it'd be kind of fun. He could babysit. And we've been looking at like 4-bedroom houses because they need a bedroom. We need a bedroom. My toddler needs a bedroom. And I would love to have like an office where I can edit my videos. But also my brother's girlfriend, she works from home a lot. So it'd be perfect for her to have her own space as well. And for me to have my whole like yarn stash there as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So either way, if it goes left or right, but I'm really hoping to get that de-restricted homes. I know my realtor says, like, you don't want to do de-restricted because you're not really building equity. Like, after you sell the house, you're not making that much. but I'm looking at it as like as a savings instead. And I want to keep it for a while. And it's a great community where I live right now, especially for kids. I think my little guy, Nolan, could definitely like thrive in this community. And I also love it. Like winters can get long and we have mud season, which gets like depressing sometimes. But if you have knitting and crocheting and some coffee, you know, you can make it. You got this. Nothing is impossible. And some vitamin D, right? Actually do have to take some vitamin D sometimes because there's just be no sun. It'll just be gray outside and I just feel kind of like sad a little. But Denver would be really nice. I used to live in Denver, like literally downtown, right next to the course field, literally like a block away where you can just walk up a hill to it. And I liked it. I liked it, except, you know, it's smelly. There's dog poop and dog pee everywhere. Again, that's the smelly part. And then there's obviously like some sketchy areas. Like I was eating at a restaurant with my friend who came down to visit me, and then there's some guys that are walking by the restaurant, and the restaurant kind of has like the COVID proof where it's like, it's not a glass window, but it's like that little material that you use on the Jeep, like soft top window. And he stopped and started staring at me, and then he was like talking to me, and I've never met this person, and then he was like, hey, it's you, like he was thinking I was like his girlfriend or something, like his ex-girlfriend. And so did not feel safe walking home, so we ended up like calling Eli, my fiance, and he came to get us from the restaurant, which is really close to our old apartment. And he ended up having like a full-on conversation with these guys. And I was like, what's like full on like fun conversation. It wasn't anything like, hey, why are you stalking my girlfriend? Why are you talking to her? It was like, oh, hey, how's your day? Like, what have you guys been up to? You know, like, oh, are you running? Because he was running towards us to meet us because we wanted to walk back home safely, you know, nothing happened. So yeah, it was just kind of funny. But yeah, they're definitely on drugs. And so that's another part of the city I'm not looking forward to. But especially like with a toddler, I don't think it's as friendly as the mountain town that I live in. It's just such a cool place here. I love the community. There's so many kids. I like pretty much know all my neighbors. I talk to my neighbors. Like they, you know, invite me to things like drinking beer and playing ping pong, and you know, they have all these fun events, and you're in the mother nature. Like it feels so much better. So I really hope, please guys, light a candle for me or whatever, or pray that I get this de-restricted home because it's time. And this one is so nice. So literally it's new. Every time I drive by it, I see it. Like it's so nice. So they're building it right now. It's 2 floors. It has a garage, parking pad, and it's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Like score. If I get that, score. Like I want that so much. So right now I'm just living with family. Yeah, which is fine. Love living with my family. But you know, it's definitely time for Noah to have his own room because he's just not sleeping very well. And obviously, like, it's a toddler thing, I think, but having his own room can definitely help. Having, you know, blackout curtains definitely helps as well. So I need to get on it. Yeah. Every house that our realtor sends us, we have 2 realtors that have been like helping us. She sends us houses that are like 2 hours away from the mountain town where we have to go to work, and we only have 1 car, so it just makes it difficult. But hopefully, guys. Okay, what else is on April 4th? So there's the birthday, there's the model shoot, there's the pay, and then there is the lottery. I feel like there's something else, but it's just so weird. Oh, and also like, I don't know about you, but like the lottery is like the house that we would get. It has like number 4s in it. There's like this weird thing with my fiance's birthday, like all these signs. So really, hopefully I'm not reading too much into it. Low expectations. Again, I would be happy to move down to Denver or stay up here, whichever way it is. I do hate moving, which we would have to do anyway if we get a house, but it would be at least like moving for a long time, you know, because that's like your own house. I can actually like paint the walls, which I've been wanting to do for so long because I'm addicted to Pinterest, and Pinterest always gives me like fun ideas and DIYs for home decor. which is so beautiful. I love me to do. You know what I would love to do? You know those like people who I want to be one of those people. People who buy furniture for like super cheap at Goodwill or like Facebook Market or Craigslist, and then they'll renovate. Like they'll sand it, they'll paint it, do new knobs. Like that would be so sick. Like if I ever get my own place, like okay, I pledge allegiance. If I get my own house, if I find out on April 4th that I get the place, that we win the lottery, I will do a DIY channel where I'm just gonna DIY my whole house. It'll be a different channel from Day Life, obviously, because let's not confuse knitting with home decor, but but I would love to hang all my tapestries. I have so many tapestries still. I have my Scooby-Doo tapestry that I've knitted with duplicate stitch. I have my Lilo and Stitch. I love me some Stitch. I have the Totoro, the big one, and then a few other ones. So I'm super excited. Oh yeah, so after this auction, sorry guys, I'm talking a lot. I think it's probably because of this. I'm gonna have another sip. Okay, my goal after my last auction, which is auction number 10, because I didn't want to end it at 9 because 9 is just like, I don't know, I want an even number, so 10. So auction number 10, we're gonna do the Easter hood using Easter colors. And then after that, I really want to do, again, Goku for my fiance, and I'm going to sew machine, kind of how I did Kiki Delivery Service, how I sewed on the Levi's jean jacket. I'm going to sew the Goku, which is so much bigger than the Kiki Delivery Service, on his favorite jacket. And then I really want to do another Frida. So I don't have any Fridas anymore because the first Frida tapestry I made, it's on my YouTube. I sold right away, which I was like so happy, but I'm pretty sure I charged pretty like low, even though it took me like a while to make it. I didn't know my prices yet at that point. Then my second Frida I sold, I did like the Simpson version. I sold it at the 4th of July market to an artist who was gonna hang it at his studio. He actually lives in this mountain town. It'd be so cool to actually go and see his studio because I bet he has some cool stuff hanging on his wall, including my Frida, which is like super long. She's I don't know if you guys seen it, but if you scroll down to my Instagram, she is huge. But I really want to make a Frida cardigan. So a lot of people, they love my tapestries, but I get a lot of comments where like, oh, this would look cool on a cardigan. And I agree, it would take me forever, but it would be so worth it because I've done like, you know, big cardigans, like zebra cardigan is pretty big, and just like other design cardigans, which I really loved. I'm trying to think, I did a smiley face one. It's like purple and black. That one sold. One of my favorite ones, I did a coffee cardigan. That was really fun with some pockets. Oh, Lisa Simpson, couldn't forget that one. That was so fun. I had another lady that I just found. Sorry, I'm like trying to burp, but it's like not coming out. There's a lady that I just found out. Sometimes you will post a video of like my tutorials on Instagram, and I'm so mad. It takes me like forever to see their footage. But I finally like typed my name the other day, like Nitty Life, into Instagram, and then I saw this girl making a Lisa Simpson cardigan, like how I made it. She made a pink background. I don't know if it was cardigan actually. It might have been just a back panel or a tapestry, but she did a really good job. And yeah, it just made me want to continue making another one because it was so fun doing that. And the fun part is I ended up finding a little chart on braceletbook.com for the saxophone because that's the instrument Lisa plays. And so I made them into pockets on the sides, and it was a lilac cardigan. It was so beautiful. Yeah, I really missed making that stuff. And also, like, I need to definitely make tutorials. I love vlogging because it's kind of easier, because sometimes the tutorials, if I do overhead, guys, like, first of all, the longer the YouTube video is, the longer it takes for it to upload. A lot of times I'll upload stuff and I'll like lose footage or something happens. Like, I just never have like a good, successful YouTube upload. It takes me a while, a couple tries. It's always like, it's like 99% loaded, and then it's like, project failed after I've been waiting for like good hour. Like, no, why? So yeah, I just got like a huge terabyte. That orange memory, not disc, what is it called, board? I got one of those. So yeah, so now I've been able to like save more footages, which has been nice. Footages, is that a thing? Okay, so let me show you how to tell the rows real quick, even though you're not probably doing this, but. So the way I tell my knitting rows, see the V stitches right there? So these are like little V stitches right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, and there's one more on your needle, so that's 5. So far we have 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I like my ribbing to be 14 to 15 rows because I'm gonna fold it over and then I'm gonna stitch it up to, you see these like between the yellow and the brown, those stitches. We're gonna pick those up and stitch it together and bind off. So, but I might be ending this chat very soon because I am gonna go work out, maybe walk on a treadmill, get my body moving. I've been sitting all day, not good. Have I been sitting all day? I mean, I slept a little too because I worked last night as well. Tomorrow is my Friday-ish. I told my boss that my schedule is overtime. And so he was like, yeah, that's fine. You can just come in for 1 hour and then leave. So I don't go overtime because I don't know, a lot of companies are very strict on going overtime. And I'm like, say less. I don't want to work again for a good 3 days because I've been working. So my other night auditor, she works the other days, the busy days, and she's been on vacation, so I've been covering her shift. So I literally this week I worked, when did I start working? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I had off, and then I'm back again Monday, Tuesday, today, yeah. So this is so I had 1 day in between, so it's been rough. It's been rough, but this has been keeping me company. Also, I drink like hot water sometimes. I don't know if that's weird, but that's something that I saw on YouTube to wake you up. Just drink some hot water. All right, guys, I'm probably gonna go to the gym and stretch my back. My upper back like really hurts a lot because I don't stretch enough. But thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited to start let me grab my yarn. I am so excited to start the Easter hood, and it's gonna be a little bit different, like I said, because we only have like 2 days before the auction starts and we haven't done anything, so we gotta keep going. So I'm excited to film that tomorrow, starting tomorrow, and then do an overhead for the ribbing and the ribbing that goes around your face, guys. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys been amazing. Bye Nifty, bye everybody. I hope you get some sleep, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.